friends and fellow adventurers, welcome to the MNmaxed podcast. We want to thank you for joining us, and you do so as we continue the Extinction curse. As always, we want to invite you to come join our Discord where you can hang out with us and other listeners of the show. And if you'd like to throw a little financial support our way, you can check out our Patreon. And a shout out to all of those at our big number level and above. Rock Jedi, Iggy, Wolf, Blodimus Slump, Thunder Mammoth, Center for Reproductive Rights, Das Chris, Fizzgig, AC Goldner, The Brigade Alliance, Eric R, Hope Just Gonna Sneak Right Past You There, Indie Link, Tawdry Monster, Mercutio, Angel Shadowheart, Tiki Lopez, Licky Topez, Rickety Rope Bridge, Alex K, More Dine, Doma El Laga, Dr. Grittis, Forevermore, Frank L, Just Mike Works, Ross D, Darren W, Marab Syndrome, Fig Tier, Zach S, Jamie H, Mr. Turtle, Sleeve, Darren, Caleb W, Corey, Pickle, Mr. Grim, and Fire Down. And a shout out to new patron at the opening act level, Josh C. Thank you all so much for your support. And now a recap of session 126. We're still fighting our way through Dyzallen's tower. We go into a room with a huge bone monster. He's simultaneously very cool and very annoying. The whiz goes down, but is quickly brought back by Nidek. Eventually, the monster is defeated. We heal up again. We go up another level, and this time we find a Marlith with 2 Grave Knights. The wizard makes the Marlith confused, and we watch it kill its friends. When it's finally not confused, it proves to be a formidable enemy, but we eventually take it down. We pick up as we prepare to head to the next level, where we suspect we'll finally meet the mummy himself, Dyzallen.
It wouldn't take long for the wizard's spell slime to pay attention. In the central platform on display is a Raka sword. The Raka sword is black, pitch black, and when you see it, it takes a moment to recognize it looks like blood is dripping from it.
Raka swords are badass. They're really good. That's what I would want if I'm making a fighter build.
I will make a check on the sword.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Do you take it off the wall to inspect it, or are you just checking it out while you're right next to it?
While I'm next to it, I get a 42.
You are not entirely certain what this thing is. The blade, as you watch it, you can see that the blood that is dripping off of it is a constant. Like, it doesn't stop. I mean, it's not like, leaking blood, but you get melancholic drips of blood, and there's, like...
Could we sustain the life of a vampire via this sword?
That's an interesting question that we don't have to get into, unless you want to start looking at becoming a vampire, Jebediah.
Dracula,
Drakburn?
Drakburn.
Dracula.
Hickburn. I come in peace.
Jebicula?
Jebicula. I like that.
Jebicula.
Wizard, you can determine that there are a couple runes that you recognize. It's certainly a +3 weapon. It absolutely has greater striking. You also sense a very unholy aura about it, and you believe there's a good chance it has the unholy property rune.
Dripping blood, imagine that.
Right.
Nice.
And you sense a particular magic off the serrations that indicate that it's a wounding. It has the wounding property. So at its base, this thing is a +3 greater striking, unholy wounding Raka sword.
Fuck me.
But there's still something about it I don't know.
There's so much more about it that you just can't put your finger on.
I'll toss it in the bag for now.
As you're watching it, as you're looking at it and inspecting it,
If this thing fucking talks to me...
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
the dagger out
gonna
loud
talk.
Speaks up. This is strange. This is not something that I necessarily recognize, but it would seem as though this thing can paralyze its targets. But there's something else about it that I don't quite understand either. I'm sorry, I was talking out loud there, wizard. I know you want me to be quiet most of the time. I'll shut up now.
Nah, that's okay. That was good information. You can talk if you're going to be helpful.
Oh.
You gonna drain that one too?
Oh, no, there's no sentience there. Besides, I'm already prepared as a vessel. Wait, where did I say that?
That was a strange thing for you to say.
It was. Sorry. I'll shut up now.
I'll put the sword away into a bag of holding.
Okay. Now I have to put this in your inventory so that we can bring it up again randomly at a later date going, oh yeah, this thing.
And you can leave it unidentified. I look through my inventory every time I log in. I gotta make sure you're not stealing shit from me. And also remind myself what the fuck I have in my inventory. There's a lot of shit in there.
The DM with fucking pickpocket.
Yoink.
Did these guys also, or I can't remember what the fuck they're called. They have armor. The
Grave Knights?
The Dread
the
Guards.
greater resilience,
Grave
standard
Knights.
great elven chain that turns them into grave somethings. Grave Knights.
We need all of this loot to just transfer over to our Bloodlord chair.
Oh, sure, yeah. Let me just go ahead and drop 16th level loot on you.
I leave it in the mailbox.
For when we reach the high enough level.
These are not bind on account items, David. Yeah, essentially everything that the Grave Knights downstairs at the first floor were carrying, these ones also have, which means you now have 6 plus 2 greater resilient elven, standard great elven chains, etc., etc.
That turns people into grave
So
knights.
that's the important thing. We can
Yes.
make 6 grave knights with this.
That is still a thing, correct?
Free labor.
What's the name of the little rat folk that's annoying but cute?
Oh, Fidget?
Fidget. Fidget.
Fidget the Grave
Fidget.
Knight?
The Grave Knight.
Her bones rattle as she hops back and forth excitedly.
Can we turn Wurmples into a grave knight?
Wurmple's the Grave Knight.
Does that
I don't
work?
know if worms have bones, dude.
We can find out.
Wurmples, put this on.
Just turns into a puddle.
You all are able to identify the Grave Knight items easily. You know you don't exactly understand what the Rockasword is, but you know there's something more to it, and it's already quite a bit on its own. You are able to get the time to treat wounds and heal up, and when you're ready to proceed, let me know.
I'm ready, but I do want to take my potions before we, break into the room.
It'd be a good idea to discuss how you want to prepare for the next floor.
Yeah, I have my Mistform Elixir and my Cat's Eye Elixir ready to go. Might as well use them.
I snort some evil mirror cocaine. Do I get any buffs from that? Am I hasted permanently for a minute?
Good God. You can only use the extra action to smoke your pipe.
Damn it. Actually, I would accept that.
I'm sure
That's
you
fun.
would.
That's fun.
I cast my last shocking grasp into my weapon.
Ooh.
I'll take the potion of quickness too, but only right before we bust in. It'll only last a minute.
Right before we go in, I'll also activate my bracelet of dashing.
Wizard, you don't have anything to buff?
I'm gonna cast fly on myself.
You are going to cast fly? Okay.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute duration, so I'm okay with that.
Nidek, I haven't heard anything from you.
Yeah, right before we go in, Nida casts Death Ward on Jeb.
It means I can't die ever.
Uh-huh.
Not so much.
Not quite, but...
But it makes it a lot harder to kill you.
I cast Can't Die Forever. It's an 11th level spell.
I cast True Seeing from my wand on myself.
Oh, I could cast my fucking, fuck it, I'll do that too. I cast my goddamn, Resonant of Life before we go in.
Right off the bat, huh?
Before we go in?
Fuck it, yeah, right as we go in.
Doesn't it
Last a minute.
Last a minute?
How much does that even heal now?
It's fast healing 3 for 1 minute, increases by 1 for every 2 levels beyond 5th.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be 9.
it's fast healing 9 right now. Nearly worthless.
I mean, I think it's more so going unconscious than coming right back up.
Yeah, it's more so going unconscious and bringing it back up. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we do all those things.
Peach Pie, you can hear from the bottom of the steps just as you're about to go up, you can hear crackling electricity coming from above.
I hear noises that sound as though they would belong with what I saw in Dyzallen's lab. I assume this is going to be the final fight with him. Perhaps I will buff up.
Are you actually intelligent or wise enough to know that?
Peach Pie has a fucking 18 intelligence, sir.
I was gonna say you do have int because you're alchemy shit. Yeah.
Alchemy.
Yeah.
Discounting the fact that the wizard's a fucking genius.
Yeah, so 18's nothing to me.
18 is
Fucking child.
I bet you're fun at parties, Wiz.
I bet you only speak common.
Which with an 18 intelligence is totally not the way that should work.
No.
Yeah.
Well, friends, if this is the end, it's been nice knowing you.
You seem a decent sort, Nidek.
Hey, you too, you gross thing.
He's gross sometimes, but he's been quite helpful and nice.
I guess you're right.
Then as you make your way up the stairs to the floor, you hear in the background this crackling energy echoing from above. When you reach the top of the steps, this level of the tower is much larger than the ones beneath it, and the many mirrors on the walls make it look even larger. Old tomes, strange potions, and fantastical devices of many types and sizes sit on tables in this room, along with herbs and alchemical ingredients that emit a bewildering array of scents. Near the north wall, behind the laboratory equipment, sits a large hexagonal pedestal attached to the floor. The pedestal is covered with strange symbols that glow intensely with pulsating energy. Floating 10 feet above the pedestal, an Aeon orb hangs, suspended in the air, rotating slowly on its own axis. The undead drow that appeared on the floors below stands within the sphere of electricity around the Aeon orb. He speaks in a cold voice. Such stubbornness and arrogance. Since you're here, you can tell me more about the orb's secrets. But I don't need you alive for that. So die. Roll for initiative.
Are there any other enemies in the room?
There's no other creatures in the room except for you see on one of the lab tables, standing right next to one of the books on a desk, is a skeletal bird of some kind.
It's his soul cage. Kill it.
I don't think he's a lich, is he? He's just a mummy. Guess he could be a mummy lich. Can you be a mummy lich?
Not according to the rules, but who knows?
I think he lost a pinky toe.
Wait, really?
That's disappointing. Sad.
He very much reminds me of the ancient lord vampire from the first season, well, also the third season of What We Do in the Shadows.
The kill.
Yeah, the one that kill.
So he does certainly look very mummy-like. However, what you would expect on like his head to have a mummy head wrap, he doesn't. He has it completely unwrapped. And what you would expect to be completely dry, pale skin actually looks like it's starting to regrow.
This bitch trying to unmummify himself or something?
Unmum.
Unexpected side effects of his time next to the orb.
Oh, I suppose.
So all of the preservation that he did on his own body to become a mummy is now reversing.
God damn it, he still goes first?
I was gonna say you crit. You can't. Is there a rule? You crit succeed your initiative roll. You're automatically at the top.
You kidding me?
I think I saw it in rulebook 2.
Damn it.
It rolled a 20.
I rolled a 20, bitch.
I know. It has a 32. At the top of round 1, Dyzallen Strain starts it off. And after he says, "So die," he begins to cast a spell.
Recognize spell.
You do not automatically recognize this spell.
So it's not arcane.
Has to be on your spell list, right?
Yeah, it'd have to be an arcane spell.
It'd have to be an arcane spell.
What's the level limit?
10. If it's arcane, I know it. I'm a legendary.
Oh, you just know it.
I'm legend. I know it if it's arcane.
Dyzallen casts Time Stop.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
It's a 3-action spell. He temporarily stops time, so the electricity that's cascading in that orb circle around the Aeon orb slows to a still and stops. You find yourselves not being able to move in any way, shape, or form. He reaches out to the orb and touches it. And when he touches the orb, this electricity goes down his arm, leaping from his fingertips to his wrists, over to his elbows, up all the way to his shoulders, and he becomes enveloped in this electricity. And he moves his hands out, pointing towards the middle of the room. And when he does, 2 balls of lightning shoot out from it. and resolve into 2 huge lightning elementals.
Fucking not expecting that.
Okay.
Lightning elementals?
He then casts another spell.
I'm confused. So what's time stop? He just keeps it going?
Time stop, you basically get, is it 2 or 3 rounds to do whatever you want?
You can use up to 9 actions. 9 actions.
You get
in
9
3 sets of
actions
3.
and 3 chunks. Yep.
But you can't do anything that affects, like, other people.
Oh my.
So, like, you can't cast damaging spells on us.
Yeah, it's not like Time Stop in 3.5 where you could, or in first edition where you could just
You could just straight up
drop
murder
3
people.
fucking fireballs that all trigger at once.
Now, if you had delayed blast fireballs that
delayed blast
went
fireballs,
off
yeah.
after,
Which is almost entirely the reason that spell exists.
Yeah, it's basically, Time Stop was always basically the wizard wins button.
Yep, absolutely.
For his second set of actions, he casts another spell.
So, with the way that works, I mean, if you can't affect other things, can he bring in the elementals like that?
I'm sure that's exactly what it says he does.
It's just straight up written in the book.
Yeah,
like that's what he does.
It tells me what his first 3 sets of 3 actions are.
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Doesn't mean I can't argue against them now.
That's legit. Who wrote this book? You're fucking wrong.
Paizo, you're wrong.
What editor let this pass? A bright blue light surrounds his head, and his eyes glow with a pale luminescence. For his third set of actions, he steps forward and casts another spell, and he stands in front of the Aeon Orb, and he laughs menacingly. He chuckles. He chuckles dryly, because of the mummy. It's time. And then, time starts back up. Peach Pie, there are 2 huge fuck-off cloud giants in front of you.
Peach Pie, I want to cast Sunburst.
Oh, shit. Are you saying it's my turn, Tyler?
Peach Pie, it's your turn.
I don't understand what just happened. Well, Peach Pie doesn't understand what just happened. Jeb said he wants to do...
Well, I suppose you could move up.
Sunburst.
Can I even do Sunburst? What is it, 50 foot?
60 foot.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
I
guess-
gotta get in there and do things. I gotta get on him to be able to stop him from casting other spells if I can.
Oh yeah, if you just delay to the point where my turn, right?
The elementals will go first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're gonna come up and smash us.
Yeah.
Not that they're not already
I mean,
gonna
yeah,
smash
if you go up there, they're going to smash you, so.
Action 1. Rage. I spend my hasted action to make a single stride, and then I'll spend my second and third actions to move up to Dyzallen. Do I get attack of opportunity when I move past these elementals?
They haven't gone yet. They don't have reactions yet, do they?
I get up to Dyzallen, and I make an attack. And I say, what was the name of the banshee that jumped into my maul?
Caesar.
This one's for Caesar, and I don't mean the Emperor. And I get a 44 to hit him.
Your hammer swings down mightily against Dyzallen and passes right through.
Passes through him, huh?
Passes entirely through him.
Okay.
Didn't his weapon give him Ghost Touch, or is that a
Yeah, she did give me Ghost Touch, but whatever.
Might be illusory.
Must be something else going on. I didn't need to make a check for it, like a will save or anything.
No checks, no will saves. Let me
Even
check
now that he's
something.
interacted with it.
Also, Nidek does have true seeing right now.
So
if
anything
there's
within
anything-
60 feet, I get a secret counteract check against any illusion or transmutation in the area.
Peach Pie, you absolutely are certain that your mallet is going to connect right on Dyzallen's chest. But as it gets close, Dyzallen's speed seems almost unnatural as he moves to the side and dodges your mallet. That shouldn't have been able to happen, but he does. He ducks out of the way.
And I don't get any kind of a check to overcome it or anything?
He made the check.
All right, I'm done.
But if it is an illusion within 60 feet of me, I get a chance to counteract for myself. That's just automatic.
Given your height and where you're actually at, you're going to need to move into the room.
Okay.
After Peach Pie, Wizard, it's your turn.
I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. So, like, the wind's around me and stuff. Because I am flying right now. You said it was going to be difficult terrain for me. That's
So
what
you
I
can
wanted to
tell that
confirm.
if you were to lift up off the ground, that you would have a hard time flying in these winds.
But I can walk around just fine. It's not difficult terrain on the ground.
It's not difficult terrain on the ground, yeah.
Okay.
The, buffeting winds don't make an effect when you're on the ground, even though they are making papers fly all over the room.
Did I see Peach Pie just miss this guy? And it looked like Peach Pie should have hit him.
Well, he did dodge out of the way, but yes.
I mean, did I see him dodge, or did I see it go through him?
No, you saw it dodge.
I saw it dodge.
It'd be best to forget the going through him part.
You're saying my 44 wouldn't have hit?
And I'm not saying your 44 wouldn't have hit, but I used it to inform how to describe it. But to come back on it did not completely pass through Dyzallen's form.
To me, it looked like he dodged it.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, I think you as players know it's pretty obvious there's an illusion going on here.
As players, yes, but as characters, no.
Correct.
My first action is going to be to recall knowledge on the elementals. I want to know more about them. Single action.
Give me your Arcana check.
Okay, I have a rules question about hypercognition. Hypercognition allows me to, it's one action, it allows me to instantly use up to 6 recall knowledge actions as part of casting this spell. For these actions, you can't use special abilities, reactions, or free actions that trigger when you recall knowledge.
I think the only thing that really means is that you can't take twice as long with it.
Okay, I wanted to confirm I can't take twice as long with it. Other thing I'm wondering about would be Unified Theory. Does Unified Theory work with it where I can still do Arcana checks for every type of check I do?
I'm going to say it doesn't work because the spell Hypercognition is too vague with special abilities. There is nothing that's labeled as a special ability in the rules. So I think the intention there is, things that give you anything, right? A feat, ancestry feat, class feat, skill feat, all of it. I'm just going to say no. You'll have to use whatever I call for based on what you're trying to recall knowledge on and not modify it with Unified Theory.
Yep, that's understandable. So Arcana for both these guys, okay or no?
So if you're using your first recall knowledge check to do the storm giants in the middle, I keep saying storm giants. They're not actual storm giants, the giant clouds. They are an Arcana check.
I get a 45.
So that is a critical success. These are unique variations of an air elemental called an Uthul.
And they've got 6 HP.
This would be a good time to have banishment.
What would you like to know? You get 3 pieces of information.
Is there a way to immediately just get rid of them? Are they like summons or something? Is there a way to remove them from combat?
I'll give you its traits to help out then. So your first piece of information is its traits. It has the air trait, the elemental trait. They also have the conjuration and summoning traits.
So they're summons.
They have been summoned, but they are not minions.
Wiz knows about summons. Is there an easy button to get rid of them? Like
Easy button.
Banishment, probably.
Banishment?
banishment? Does Dispel Magic work on them? Can I dispel them and get rid of them?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't think so.
They aren't a spell.
They aren't dispel themselves. They're a creature that got summoned. Alright, second thing, weaknesses.
Oh, and none.
We're assuming.
It does not have any weaknesses.
Okay. Lowest saves.
Lowest save is the will save.
Makes sense. Okay, and then for the mummy, can I do an Arcana check on that as well, or what kind of check do you want?
You cannot. You need religion for that one.
Religion. Oh wow, I let my religion go to shit. Ew. 35. We're assuming that's a critical failure.
That is a critical failure.
You die.
Did you make a check on the spell or whatever's happening that makes it so I can't hit him?
I don't know what's an illusion though.
He hasn't interacted with it yet.
I just saw you miss. Recall knowledge on the stone to see what kind of like state it's in, or if, just to examine it if possible.
Give me an Arcana check for that one. No, primal. Sorry, nature. Nature.
Nat 20. Fuck. 43.
That's a regular success.
I rolled a nat 20.
So it would have been a failure?
It would have been a failure.
43 was a fail.
Yeah, 43 is a
Fuck.
failure because you rolled a 20. It's a success.
Okay.
The orb is currently emitting an electric aura that you can see is actually affecting Peach Pie right now.
In a good way?
No.
Could you like dispel the orb to kind of suppress it for a little while, maybe?
You could expend a dispel magic to just suppress it. Yeah.
It's got to be such a high level, though.
It would depend on what level you cast dispel magic at. Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else I see in the room that you think I might want to recall knowledge on? I got 3 left.
Wizard, if you want to give me a crafting check, you can.
What on?
All of the esoteric research equipment that's in this room.
30.
It's hard to tell through the storming creatures, but there are certainly a lot of expensive and elaborate looking research equipment spread throughout this room.
Anything stick out?
Almost everything in this room must be worth a lot of money. You just can't tell with the one glance that you have.
Gotcha. All are good there then. Then second and third actions.
Make a recall knowledge on Jeb and
Yeah, tell me about myself.
Peach Pie and Night.
Might as well. No.
Tell me something I don't know.
Second and third actions, I am going to cast 4th level invisibility on myself. I doubt it's going to really help, but I might as well do it.
The wizard goes invisible. Huge elemental time. They're variant Uthuls. These guys are called Thunderstorm Defenders. So Thunderstorm Defender number 1 glides across the floor, traveling right over all of the items, the desks, the esoteric devices, and research equipment and papers. For its second action, it's going to use something called Lightning Crash, and it unleashes a powerful bolt of lightning, followed by a stunning thunderclap. It's going to start here and shoot across Jebediah and Nidek down the stairwell. I'm going to need a reflex save from the both of you. So because this action has the incapacitation trait, you both succeeded on your checks with, what'd you roll?
37s.
With the 37, you are able to succeed, and the incapacitation trait takes your success and moves it up to a critical success. So neither of you actually take damage from the lightning as it goes through your squares. However, the thunderclap that happened after the lightning, you need to make a fortitude save on.
I rolled a 42 and succeeded.
Are you going to let me know what the effect is or no?
Yeah, it's going to stun you, bro.
And that's a whole turn that I'm out?
You're stunned for a round.
On a failure?
On a regular failure.
Shit. Hate to know what an actual critical failure is.
Stunned for 1d4 rounds.
Fuck.
So, Jeb, you would be stunned for 1 round unless you want to use your 1 hero point for the night.
I'll use it and fail and succeed.
On a success, you are stunned 1.
Which is what?
Which means you have no reactions, and then you lose your first action.
Correct. The thunderclap that occurred after the lightning bolt gives Jeb the stunned 1 condition because his failure turned into a success, and that success imparts stunned 1. Nidek succeeded with a 42 and critically succeeded because of the incapacitation trait. So there is no effect on Nidek in any way on this. For its third action, a big claw-like hand made of clouds and lightning swipes at Jebediah. Jeb, does a 39 hit you?
Yeah, what are the money?
Jeb, you're going to take 26 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Which takes us over to Thunderstorm Defender number 2. Uses its first 2 actions to do something called Whirlwind Form. It actually transforms itself into a swirling vortex of storm and fury, 10 feet wide and up to 40 feet tall. It then uses its third action to fly up to and envelop Peach Pie. Peach Pie, give me a reflex save.
You need a fortitude save, right?
Reflex save.
I get a 39.
39 is a success. It does not pick you up, but it does enter into your space.
Okay.
Take 37 points of damage, electricity and bludgeoning damage, as lightning cascades through and around your body, and debris hits you.
Okay.
And that's its turn.
I don't take like half of it?
No, the reflex save is just to resist being picked up.
Okay.
You just take the damage being in its square. Sort of like a swarm.
Okay.
That takes us over to Jebediah. It's your turn.
You ruined everything.
You lose your first action because you're stunned.
I know, that's why you ruined everything.
Oh, okay.
I walk up here. Does it do anything?
It does not make an attack of opportunity on you, no.
I swing at it. My electricity weapon and miss, and I'll be done.
32 does miss.
Game's fun.
All right, Nidek, it's your turn.
Okay, I use all 3 actions to cast a 9th level Animate Dead.
Oh, love it.
Bringing back my trusty Vaniver.
Bringing the Vaniver back?
Yep.
All right.
And I believe he gets to act immediately.
I believe he does, yes.
Well, get him away from me. The fuck?
So you basically drop him right within reach of the Thunderstorm Defender that's up on you in the stairwell.
Yes. He's actually within reach of Dyzallen also.
Oh, nice. He would be.
So, yeah, he'll use a wing attack, which is a plus 27. 41 to hit the Thunderstorm Defender.
That hits.
Does cold make any difference?
Cold does not make a difference, no.
So it'll be 26 bludgeoning damage and 8 cold damage.
Nidek summons his trusty Vanavir from the Macrati fight in the gladiatorial ring, and it swipes at the Thunderstorm Defender, dealing some damage.
38 to hit
A 38
with the second attack.
does hit on the second attack.
19 bludgeoning damage and 4 cold on the second swipe from the wing.
And it takes all of that damage. After Nidek summons his horror and attacks, that takes us up to the top of round 2. Now, he didn't do this before, but there is an aura here from Dyzallen. Peach Pie, you need to give me a will save.
Will, huh? Get out of here.
Nat 20. Peach
You
Pie,
gotta save those for combat.
Yeah.
you are not paralyzed by his aura of utter despair. You are, however, even with a critical success, frightened too, and you will be as long as you remain in the aura.
What?
Yep.
That's dumb.
I agree. Let's quit.
Living creatures are frightened too while in Dyzallen's utter despair aura. They can't naturally recover from this fear while in
Peach
the
Pie
area,
is always in an aura of utter despair.
but lose the condition immediately upon leaving the area. When a creature...
That would affect his elementals also then, wouldn't it? I guess there's only one within 30 feet right now. But
wouldn't affect the Vanavir, and it would not affect...
that is not living.
It would not affect Jebediah. Jebediah is not close enough. So Peach Pie is frightened too.
I disbelieve it. I disbelieve the frightened.
It worked.
With its first action, Dyzallen, who has a wand in hand, casts Magic Missile at Peach Pie.
I would like to make a perception check.
You do not. I make a roll. If it makes you feel any better, he's making deception checks against your perception DC.
Oh, my perception DC ain't that great.
What's your plus?
Well, my total is 28.
28? He can technically fail. So he pulls out that wand and he shoots it at you, Peach Pie, and you get some magic missiles to the chest. So Peach Pie, you get dealt 14 points of damage.
Okay.
With its second action, it sustains a spell. And with a third action, he moves away from Peach Pie.
I guess I'll take an attack of opportunity at him.
Yep, moves away and around the Aeon Orb to the northeast. And yes, you can go ahead and give me an attack of opportunity.
I get a 36.
The 36 you're going to miss.
Interacted with him, though.
Okay, I'll make another roll.
More rolls I get you to make, the more likely I have to succeed one.
You're absolutely correct. No, he succeeds on that check. Then that's going to take us over to Peach Pie. Now, Peach Pie, here's another thing that I didn't get last round, and you saved yourself some damage here. You actually, because you are starting your round in the aura of the Aeon Orb, you have persistent electricity damage on you now.
Okay. But I take that at the end of my turn.
Correct.
Okay, with my first action...
Sorry, technically you need to give me a fortitude save.
Me?
Yes.
Pie? Oh, because of the Veravin?
The
Vaniver.
41.
Critically succeed, you're fine.
Okay, am I able to see where this aura is? Is it apparent? Obvious?
The electric aura?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, it's obvious. Yep.
Okay, where is it? Where does it end?
Oh, you can kind of see it on the map even.
I take a 5-foot step with my quickened action, and then with my first real action, I will swing at him.
because you're moving through his whirlwind, he doesn't stop you, but you do take the damage again.
Okay. Get a 46.
The 46 hits.
I'll deal him 52 damage.
All right, he takes all of it. Except for the electricity damage. Wait, what?
Yeah, I have electricity damage, obviously.
Of course you do.
Action 2, I swing at it again. Nat 1. Action
It's totally a cock die.
It was. Action 3, I swing at it again. And it's done.
Yuck. Then after Peach Pie, that takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn.
I need a fortitude save.
Oh, shit. Peach Pie, you take 12 points of electricity damage from the residual electricity energy from the Aeon Orb.
I heal 9.
Oh, you forgot your fast healing.
I didn't forget, I remembered.
Oh, okay.
I get a 38 for that fortitude save, Swanee.
That is a regular success, so you'll take half. You'll take 7 negative damage.
Oh, why?
Thanks, Swanee.
The wizard will fly 20 feet to the northwest. Difficult terrain flying, right?
Difficult terrain flying, yep, because you're within the aura of the Thunderstorm Defender.
Yeah, that's fine. Then 20 feet is correct. And then I will drain bonded item level 8 and recall an 8th level fireball and drop it on Dyzallen in the Thunderstorm Defender to the north.
Okay, so reflex saves here. All right, so it looks like Dyzallen and the Thunderstorm Defender fail. As the fireball goes off, it burns through the Thunderstorm Defender, and it creates like this fire tornado for a moment as it travels up and through the Defender, and it takes all of that 59 damage. Dyzallen, who you see the wraps around his, like all the mummy wraps that he has, the fireball that goes off starts burning the wraps, and he goes, "Ah, you fool, I will kill you now." No, that was terrible. All of that.
I kill you! I kill!
I don't know why I did that. That was fucking terrible. That was bad. He shrieks in pain as the fire deals him extra damage.
That's my turn.
Then after the wizard, that takes us over to Thunderstorm Defender number 1.
Need a fortitude save.
This is the one that's in the stairwell, and they'll start off with that fortitude save. Get a 42 on the fortitude save.
Critically succeeds, it's fine.
Okay. So it moves across the tables, right in front of and past Jebediah through your threatened square. However, it has an ability called Swiftness. It does not trigger attacks of opportunity with movement. And it moves up right next to where Peach Pie is and where Nidex Vanavir is, flying past the invisible wizard and Jebediah to get up in this undead creature's face. We'll begin making claw attacks on the Vanavir. First is a natural 20, critical hit.
Might hit.
45 points of critical damage. And then it's going to make a third action to make an additional claw attack on the Vanavir. But this time rolling a natural 1. We'll miss.
That's gonna miss.
All right, that takes us over to Thunderstorm Defender number 2, who is going to fly into Peach Pie, dealing him that damage.
I need a fortitude save from him first.
Oh, sure. 37.
That's just a regular success, so he takes 7 negative damage.
7, okay. Takes all that. Peach Pie, take some damage from it passing through your squares here. 21 total. And then you need to give me a reflex save.
41.
41 is a success. It also does not pick you up once more. Peach Pie's going to make a claw attack on you. 49 to hit.
That'll hit. It's a crit, I guess. I'm going to roll a d20 to see if it can actually crit me.
All right. It rolls a 17 to overcome your concealment.
And I do not get my fortitude.
Okay.
Or fortification, I mean.
That critical claw attack will do you 62 points of damage.
All right.
And then it will try again. Get a 44 to hit.
It'll hit.
12 to overcome the concealment, which makes it. Then 27 points of damage. That's its turn. That takes us over to Jebediah. It's your turn.
Move up kind of towards them a little bit, and
I think you have to give a fortitude save for the aura.
okay.
Yeah, you do.
How's a 33 do?
That's a success. So you'll take 3 negative damage, which you don't take any of because you've got Death Ward on you.
I'm digging it. All right. I am going to cast something Powerful inhalation.
Sorry, powerful what?
Inhalation. I rapidly draw the air from my surroundings.
Sucking up the elemental.
Kidding me?
I am Kirbying them right now.
You're gonna inhale the air elemental.
Okay, there's a bunch of things. So this is how. Don't look it up yet. Let me do all the fun. You can look it up when I'm done. This is one of my focus spells from Advanced Order spell, and since I'm the Storm one, I get Powerful Inhalation, which is a focus level 3 with the heightened one. Suck up all the air in a 10-foot emanation. The creatures fail. They can't speak above a raspy whisper for 1 round. A creature that critically fails can't speak or use abilities that require breathe for 1 round. This prevents it from using anything that requires to speak, such as casting spells with verbal components. But I doubt these guys cast spells. They probably just are spells. But the caveat, creatures made of air, such as air elementals, attempting a save against this spell, save at a degree less. They both critically fail. They will take 34d6 damage.
Holy
So they
shit.
both failed their saves, and that makes them critically fail because they're made of air.
Made of air.
You are literally
love it.
Kirbying them.
You are literally Kirbying them.
God.
You moved them back together, and I got so fucking happy. Alright.
Yeah, this is just a fucking 10-foot emanation.
Yeah, that doesn't even include me or the undead.
My God.
I don't have this written in, so I'm literally clicking 36 dice here quick.
That's fine. I'll figure it out.
Did you say 34 or 36?
It should be 34.
34, yeah. 17 times 2. Yeah, 34.
That's disgusting.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I'll deal each of them 126 Kirby damage.
Those aren't even all that great of rolls. There's a lot more ones in there than sixes.
Yeah.
So that is the critical.
It's still over
effect,
average,
right? That's you rolling double dice.
That's double dice, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
119 would have been average, so it's above average, just barely. But when you're rolling that many damage, you're more likely to get closer to average. So.
Jesus Christ,
True.
100.
And like I said, I
6.
don't know if it's relevant, but they can't speak or use abilities that require breath.
It isn't, but that's still fucking awesome.
That is fantastic. This is definitely the first time we've seen Jeb do this.
Holy crap. So Jeb just Kirby's them. Spencer, take a hero point. Kirby! You Kirby this son of a bitch into a hero point.
Jebediah, I didn't know you breathed monsters.
I eat monsters. Alright, that's all I got.
Damn. That dealt just a fuck ton of damage to these two.
Is the one dead? The one should be dead. Or damn close to it.
Number 2, which is the one that's enveloping Peach Pie, is not looking great. That whirlwind that goes all the way up to the ceiling is starting to get sparse, and you can even see through it a bit now. All right, well then after Jeb does the Kirby, that takes us over to Nidek. It's your turn.
I guess we'll see if I can fail my own fortitude save. No, I don't. Okay, I'm fine.
You don't take negative damage anyway.
No, but on a failure, there are some things that happen.
Yeah.
So one action to move. Second action, I will give the Vaniver his actions.
Before you take your second action, let me get your counteract check.
39, which I'm assuming is probably a failure against him.
That is a failure. And because this effect is the same spell level as your spell, a failure does not overcome.
Yeah, because True Seeing is a 6th level spell.
Yeah, the Dyzallen that you see is the Dyzallen that you see, and it doesn't look like it's what you know it is.
Okay, so yeah, first action is move, second action, give 2 actions to the Vaniver. He's going to attack the Thunderstorm Defender number 1. He is going to draw him, I guess. 39 to hit.
A 39 hits.
So we will deal him 39 total damage.
And this is to number 1, right?
Yes. Then he will swing again. I'm guessing a 27 doesn't hit.
27 does not hit.
Alright, that'll be his 2 actions. My third action. Fuck, let's do Visions of Weakness on Dyzallen.
Okay, give me a second. I have to make a check. What are you looking for? His weakest save, right?
Any weaknesses he has, his weakest save, and then I get a +2 to attack him, which I'm not going to use.
So for weaknesses, he is weak to fire. Weakness fire of 15. and his lowest save is his fortitude save.
Fortitude. I guess that makes sense if he's a spellcaster. Okay, I'll tell everybody that. I mean, we kind of already figured out the fire thing, and that's my 3 actions.
All right.
And I do progress to my moderate curse.
Gross.
Yuck. All right. Well, that takes us up to the top of round 3. It has to make a fortitude save against your Vanavir.
He doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, because he's living.
No,
I just
he's unliving.
wasted my nat 20. Great.
Yes!
Cool.
That's what you get for rolling things and you didn't get asked to roll.
Son of a bitch. Shouldn't have done it. He is going to be casting a spell.
Recognize spell.
It is not on your list.
What spell list would it be on? Or what options do I have?
Divine or occult, so religion or occultism.
Oh, I've been missing out on something with recognized spell this entire time.
Oh, yeah?
Something happens if I critically succeed. I get a circumstance bonus to the saving throws against it.
Oh.
I have never known that. I've always just gone with the automatic recognizes. I will go occultism. This is my reaction to do this now. The 38.
Is a success.
Okay, what spell is it?
It is called Overwhelming Presence.
Oh, he's gonna give us a bunch of presents?
$1,000,000 gold?
Yeah!
Overwhelmed. Thanks, Dyzallen.
And it was that day that they learned Dyzallen was Christmas all along in their hearts.
All right, so for Overwhelming Presence, you surround yourself with supernatural splendor, appearing to be a god or similarly majestic being. You choose the aspects of your new majestic appearance, blah, blah, blah. This causes the targets to pay tribute to you by bowing or using some other action in keeping with your appearance. The number of times a target must do so depends on the result of their will save.
Will saves from the guys that have the crazy will saves.
Correct. I need a will save from Peach Pie, from Jebediah, and from the Vanavir.
Oof, this is not gonna go well, guys.
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Oh, fuck.
24.
Fuck.
I used my hero point.
I get 29 both times.
Jeb and Peach Pie uses hero points on this?
Yeah.
Yep.
And mine was better. His was not.
43. Peach Pie, yours was
29.
29. Peach Pie, you critically fail.
Yep. The Vanavir gets a 24.
Vanavir also critically fails. When you critically fail, you must spend all of your actions paying tribute to Dyzallen. And the critical failure is as a failure. The failure effect is you must pay tribute 6 times. So for the next 2 rounds, Peach Pie will be bowing to Dyzallen.
Bernard is so confused.
The Vanavir will also use all of its actions, although the Vanavir will be for 3 rounds because it only has 2 actions available to it.
If I give it actions?
If you give it actions. And the duration of the spell is until all tribute is paid.
Peach might be a turn and a half because he's quickened right now. Oh, but you can only use it to Strider.
Only use it to Strider Strike.
You could strike in the air to pay tribute.
Yeah, I get to use my one action to strike.
No, you have to use all actions paying tribute if possible.
Yeah, if possible. It's not possible for me to pay tribute with my quickened action. I have to Strider Strike.
With your quickened action, I suppose. So you can strike the fucking cloud with one of your 4 actions there. Clever. Nice catch.
That is interesting.
Well, haste is garbage in 2E, so let's make it so it does
So it does something.
It gives a little bit of it.
Throw haste
Just a little
above.
benefit for that fucking haste.
I think 7th level haste is really useful, but that's a different story.
Was that just multiple targets?
Yeah, you just get to everybody in the party gets haste. Jeb, with your 43, you succeed, which
And then I
means
critically succeed.
so you are unaffected by this.
I bow to no god, for I am Kirby God.
All right, then I gotta make some checks here because he's casting a spell. Wizard interacted with him. Who has the highest perception DC?
Peach Pie.
I've been going to get Peach Pies with like a 38.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll continue to do that then. Don't notice the difference. Oh, it uses its 3rd action to sustain a spell, which takes us over to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
Peach Pie spends 3 actions revering a god in the only way he knows how, which is doing silly clown things. So Does slapstick for 3 actions.
In the middle of a tornado.
In the middle of a tornado. Middle of the tornado slapstick. Then, with my hasted action, I will swing at this fucking tornado. Just so dumb, but that's what's happening.
Hey, it's better than you not getting any actions this round.
True. I crit it.
With a 49, that does it.
Hopefully it's dead. Should be, with 104 damage.
Peach Pie, you whip your mallet through this thing, and you connect with this small crystal, and it shatters on the mallet, and the whirlwind rips itself apart and dissipates.
I'm almost sad to heal my 9 damage. I'm at 169.
I'm imagining Peach Pie giving tribute 3 actions and then just being like, yeah, wham! And just wham! Just smashing one. And then going back to paying tribute for 3 more actions next round.
Or 3 more actions.
More clown.
All right, that's my turn.
Then, Peach Pie, at the end of your turn, you're going to take 2d8 points of electricity damage, and you need to...
I thought I moved out of its... You said it was... What?
You haven't beat its persistent check yet.
No, I thought I moved far away from it.
You said it. Yeah, I thought you said it was done, but I could be wrong.
Oh, no. When you enter into the aura, you get the persistent damage on. The way you clear the persistent damage is by making the save.
Oh, I misunderstood.
And leaving the aura.
I see. I have left the aura, though, right?
You have left the aura at this point,
Okay,
yes.
okay. All right, I understand. I misunderstood.
You take 15 points of electric damage. Wizard, your turn.
The wizard will fly 20 feet to the northeast so that he is 30 feet away from Dyzallen and 10 feet away from the Thunder Defender. Got them all in a perfect line.
I guess I do technically need fortitude saves from both of you.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Peach Pie doesn't really matter because he can't possibly
I got
fail
a
it.
46. I mean, thank you
both
for
critically
making me
succeed.
waste my 19.
Hope you weren't going to cast Disintegrate with that.
So I assume this isn't going to affect Dyzallen as much, but maybe he'll get an effect from this. I'm going to drop Enervation on the Thunderstorm and Dyzallen. It's a 30-foot line.
Okay.
So fortitude saves.
Deal him fire damage, I guess.
Dyzallen, rolling like
Hell
shit,
yeah.
gets a 37, and the Thunderstorm Defender gets a 34, which looks like they both fail.
Those are both failures. This is just a 4th level Enervation. On failure, they take 4d8 persistent negative damage and become drained 1. Dyzallen, I'm assuming, is immune to the persistent negative damage, being a mummy.
Correct.
But that's going to be 4d8 persistent onto Thunderstorm Defender 1. And if Dyzallen can be drained, he's drained 1.
Okay.
As well as Thunderstorm. Can Dyzallen be drained?
Can Dyzallen be drained?
Yeah.
Doesn't actually matter.
Okay.
He's not really there.
Not really there.
Can the illusion of Dyzallen be drained?
No.
Okay. Well, all that really matters is the Thunderstorm Defender's drained 1 and has 4d8 persistent negative damage. Oh, fuck, I am in the 30 foot, aren't I?
So, Wizard, you are frightened 2 until you leave the aura.
Ew.
Well, then that takes us over to the only remaining Thunderstorm Defender is completely surrounded by the Vanavir and Peach Pie and everything.
And he's drained.
And he's drained. And the negative damage.
He feels so weak.
Not great for him right now. So weak.
So very weak.
Then what he's going to do...
Oh, I do need a fortitude save from him.
Oh, thank you. He gets a natural 20. That was
Waiting for someone to roll a natural one.
going to be my first attack on Peach Pie. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, succeeds on the... critically succeeds on the fortitude save against the Vanavir there. It's going to use its first action to make a claw attack on Peach Pie and get a 47 to hit.
That's a crit.
Rolls a 7 to overcome the concealment, which makes it.
I roll my fortification and I succeed. It's only a regular hit.
Hey, nice. So, Peach Pie, you will not take critical damage here. You will instead just take 36 points of slashing damage. Peach Pie does a 32 hit.
It does not.
Well, then with its third action, it can do it again. Swing, swing, swing. 36 to hit?
No.
Nah. All right. Well, that's the Thunderstorm Defender's turn. That takes us over to Jebediah. Oh, wait. A bunch of negative damage because of Enervate. 23 points of persistent negative damage. And it only gets an 11 to overcome. That's no good. The Thunderstorm Defender is falling apart. Jeb, it's your turn.
Cat's gotta be almost dead.
Yeah, I'm not risking it not being dead. I'm just gonna Kirby it again.
Kirby!
Can we just say it's dead?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well,
It's very dead.
with a 37 on the reflex save, which is a failure. I mean, do you want to deal a bunch of damage
click
to it?
I'll click it again.
I hate to be mean, but those 2 focus points you used in this combat are better than all focus points you've used previously this campaign.
It's because it's an arrow. Like, oh, I missed a D6, so 103, 113. I mean.
113 damage. Jeb, you completely inhale the rest of this thunderstorm defender. Lightning and debris and all.
Delicious.
It disappears in a vortex down Jebediah's throat. And as the last of the thunderstorm defender goes into Jebediah's mouth, the crackles of electricity go around his face and dissipate throughout his beard. And it looks badass.
That's all I got.
Well, then after Jeb Kirby's a bitch, that's going to take us over to Nidek. It's your turn.
So that guy's gone, right?
He's gone. He's dead.
Move him.
He's inside my belly.
I will use 3 actions, 1 to do my metamagic reach, and the other 2 to cast heal on the peach pie.
Oh, thanks.
And tell him to stop bowing to that fucking...
I'm sorry, I feel very compelled to do this right now.
You heal for 118 damage.
Damn.
Shield right there.
As I use my final 9th level spell.
My goodness, thank you. Luckily, I was about the only one who had been really taking any damage so far.
And you're just not giving actions to the Vanavir.
Yeah. No, I needed to heal peach pie, so
Question, if you don't sustain it, does it go away?
it does go away.
It does go
Oh,
away.
shit.
So the Vanavir disappears.
Yeah, I can stop making fort saves.
He was gonna have to like spend 2-3 rounds bowing to that dude. That would have taken up the rest of his turn anyway.
You're giving up an action to do literally nothing
Yeah.
for 3 rounds.
I just don't have that action economy right now.
Well, then after Nidek heals Peach Pie up almost all the way to full.
Well, still 100 damage. Right?
Oh,
a
I
third of
suppose, yeah.
himself.
I healed like half of his hit points, half of his damage.
That takes us to the top of round 4. Dyzallen, it's his turn. He is going to cast a spell.
Quick identification, or quick recognition. That's what I have. Assuming it's arcane.
It is. He is casting Phantasmal Calamity.
Okay, one moment, because I'm
Okay.
fairly certain I'm going to counteract it.
Phantasmal Calamity is illusion and mental.
Maybe I won't.
You know this one well because Moonlight used to cast it all the time.
Illusion and mental. Well, fuck. I don't have any illusion or mental.
Wizard's not much of an illusion or mental guy.
Because you have to sacrifice a spell with like the opposite trait of the trait.
No, with the same trait.
It's supposed to be the same traits. Yeah.
Got it.
But it did say you could use the opposite trait at the GM level.
If you can like make it make
If it-
sense, or
if it
if it
fits.
thematically makes
Like light
sense.
versus dark bullshit.
I don't think I have anything that would thematically make sense against Phantasmal Calamity. Yep, I don't have anything to counter this with. Go for it.
Then I need all 4 of you to give me will saves.
I can't roll for shit.
With the wizard and Nidek have resolve?
Yeah,
Fucking Christ, you all have resolve right now, don't you?
we do.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. All right. Nidek and the wizard just get a 43 to succeed and critically succeed. Jeb, what'd you get?
38.
38 fails. Peach Pie?
29.
29 critically fails. Peach Pie takes 80 points of damage.
Ooh, and a reflex save.
I also need a reflex save from Peach Pie.
41.
Peach Pie, 41 is a success.
That's a good thing.
Very much so. Because you are not stunned for 1 minute.
Fucking reflex? Yeesh.
Yeah.
Should be a fortitude.
Moonlight used to do that all the time.
Yeah, it should be a fortitude, though.
That's how you just like absolutely. Well, the idea, it actually describes in the spell that you believe that you're trapped in the phantasmal calamity, like you're pinned in a fissure or adrift at sea or something like that. So you're using reflex to convince your mind that you made it out of the calamity. Peach Pie, I can imagine yours is the tent is collapsing all around you.
And I jump out just in the nick of time.
Jeb, I don't know what you fear most. I feel like
You've already taken everything from me.
He fears to love someone again.
Taking everything from me.
He fears waking up tomorrow morning every day.
well, just a normal day.
In the life of Jeb.
He uses his third action to sustain a spell. And I haven't been doing this every round. I absolutely should have been. So I've been unintentionally nerfing myself. His wand is a wand of manifold missiles, so that's supposed to shoot 4 magic missiles out every turn. I've missed the last 2 rounds for him. So I'm getting this one in here. Peach Pie, take 14 points of force damage from 4 magic missiles that pelt you in the chest.
Okay.
After that, Peach Pie, it's your turn.
I do Silly Clown things for 3 more actions, and then use my quickened action to move up to him.
You just want to praise him harder.
That takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn. Oh, wait, Peach Pie, take electric damage.
Yep.
Now it's the wizard's turn.
3 action, 3rd level magic missile. Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. Yeah, do I even need to drop damage on him, or is it?
No, you don't. But it is going to make a check. What's your DC?
35.
As each of the missiles goes and hits him, he makes the I'm getting pummeled by magic missiles noise here. Peach Pie, I actually need you to make a perception check.
I can do that. How about a nat 20?
The nat 20, you can see that although Dyzallen is making motions as though he's being hit by these magic missiles, the magic missiles are actually going into his body and then kind of detonating inside.
So they're going through him.
They're going through the first part of his body and detonating inside, and you just barely catch it.
I think something fishy is afoot, and it's a great big clown foot as well. Your magic missiles didn't damage him, wizard. He was pretending. I know acting, and that was bad acting.
He actually rolled really well in his deception check.
But I rolled a nat 20, and I want to make him feel bad.
He looks like he feels bad. How dare you? That takes us over to Jebediah. It's your turn.
I copy Nidak.
Jesus. What? Oh, to heal Peach Pie?
We're 115. Just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's all right. I'll soak up the damage this combat. It's fine.
Can I make like a... So the Aeon Orb's here? Like it's physically right in front of us?
It's that thing. It's that right there.
I want it. Can I just grab it?
I mean, you're going to go up to it and grab it?
I mean, I only got 1 round, but...
You can move up to it.
No, it shocks you if you get within 10 feet, Jeb.
Well, yeah, but we need, like... I'm the fucking controller of, like, 3 other orbs. It, like, wants to be with me, right? Right, Tyler?
You're in this one's space, but it feels different from the reflections that you have inside of you. Somehow, just a little bit. It's almost like it's missing some extra piece of divine magic that was placed there by some ancient thief. This one hasn't been influenced by Aridin, so it's not exactly the same.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'll wait till I have more actions. I'll just stand here. Because I'm not in the frightened thing at the moment, right?
You are not.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stay where I'm at for now. But, well, can I make it... I'm not a smart man. Can I make any type of check on the Aeon Orb?
On the Aeon Orb? Yeah, you can make a recall knowledge check for nature on it, yeah.
46.
Nice. There's a couple of things that you know intrinsically about it. It is different than the other Aeon Orbs, both in how it's acting. All the other Aeon Orbs would have some way to rotate around something, to orbit something. This one is specifically spinning on its axis, and it doesn't seem to have the influence that Aridin had. So this orb doesn't want to reach out to you necessarily right now. However, you can detect that it does have a link directly to Dyzallen.
Okay, yeah. I mean, would I know any way to sever that?
Did you say it was like it's hanging or just like it's floating itself?
It is suspended. It's floated on its own, just above, like maybe a couple of inches above a pedestal that's on this hexagonal platform, and just slowly turning. And if you actually look at the pedestal is covered in layers of what look like maybe moss and even the beginnings of grass. just to kind of emphasize the life-giving properties. It gets really thick at the top of that pedestal, and then gradually gets a little bit less as it moves away from the orb. All right, then after Jebediah, Nidek, it's your turn.
First action, I cast Armor of Bones on myself,
Ooh, that cool spell.
pushing me to my major curse, and then spend the rest of my actions moving up to the orb.
You're going up, right up to the orb.
Yes.
Nidek, as you enter in that electric aura, you will now have the persistent electricity damage.
Yeah, I can join the rest of the list of crap I have on me right now.
Seriously. At the end of Nidek's turn, you're going to take that persistent electricity damage from entering the aura. 7 total.
I take 0.
Because of bone armor.
Because of bone armor.
The top of round 5, Dyzallen uses his first action to sustain a spell, and then his second and his third actions to cast a spell.
Quick recognition.
I take an attack of opportunity on him.
Does he cast a spell? Nice!
I get a 46 to hit.
You see the image dodge out of the way, but almost at superhuman speed. You should have been able to hit that, but the image dodged out of the way. He casts a spell, and Wizard, he's already cast the spell once. He casts Overwhelming Presence once more.
So many presents.
And this is going to affect Nidek, Peach Pie, and Jebediah, but not the Wizard.
I'm going to be bowing for a while again.
I got a 37.
I got a 41 for a critical success.
Jeb succeeds with a 41, and because of Resolve, that's a critical success. Peach Pie with the natural 1, you critically failed us. And Nidek 37, that's a regular failure. Nidek, you must pay tribute 6 times. However, paying tribute is a single action, and you must pay tribute once every round. However, you don't have to spend all 3 actions paying tribute like Peach Pie does. Peach Pie with the critical failure must spend all of its actions paying tribute if possible. Now, Peach Pie, written into Overwhelming Presence, paying tribute is a manipulate action or move action as chosen by the creature paying tribute. A creature under this effect must pay tribute to you at least once on each of its turns if possible. While affected by this spell, a creature is fascinated by you and can't use hostile actions against you.
Ah, gotcha.
Nidek, you got the same situation. You are compelled to focus your attention on Dyzallen. Can't use actions with the concentrate trait unless they or their intended consequences are related to the subject of your fascination, which might be a good chunk of your spells.
I don't have any spells left.
Oh, well, never mind then. That's why you came up here with the gambit grabbing the fucking Aeon Orb.
Yeah, that's why I did that.
That makes sense. That's Dyzallen's turn, and his Wand of Manifold Missiles goes off.
How long does that last?
A minute.
A minute?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Peach Pie, you take 18 points of force damage from the magic missiles. And that's his turn. Peach Pie, it's your turn. Actually, real quick, after Dyzallen casts the spell, Peach Pie, you have to go down and you would have to pay tribute because you critically failed. However, this spell you cannot be affected by it again. You're temporarily immune to this spell for 1 minute afterward. So Peach Pie, you actually don't lose all of your actions.
Yay.
However, I have to go back even just a touch farther. Nidek, when you move up to the Aeon Orb, I need you to give me a counteract check.
Okay. Come on, nat 20. 17, 45.
A 45 is a success.
That's one level high, up to one level higher.
It's 1 level higher than the spell that you have, and it's a 6th level True Seeing.
6th level True Seeing.
And this is a 6th level spell. You see behind the table in the northwestern corner of Dyzallen's room, you see Dyzallen. He's invisible.
He's just sitting back there. Just creeping.
Yep, he's hiding behind that table.
Guys, I think he's really over there behind the table. So does this one just like disappear, or like it becomes like misty, like shadowy or something?
You would probably recognize it as such, but the rest of us know.
To me.
No, here's the interesting thing about this spell. Both still exist to you. So, because you haven't necessarily disbelieved the illusion like Peach Pie did, even though he did kind of inform you that this isn't real, and now you recognize this invisible Dyzallen hiding behind the table, you can infer that this one's a fake, an illusory duplicate, and that the real Dyzallen's back in the corner, but you don't actually know.
His copy is not an illusion?
His copy is an illusion. The spell is mislead.
Mislead. I've never even heard of mislead before.
Yeah, you can kind of see why I've taken it the way that I have. Peach Pie, you do not have to pay tribute. It's your turn. Although Nidek didn't spend the action to point it out, you have an idea that this is not who it's supposed to be, and the real Dyzallen is somewhere back in the
Over
corner.
by the bench.
You just don't know where.
That's fair.
He's over there. Go seek. Go seek.
I think I got something better than seek.
Smell him.
Smell him.
I'm sure it doesn't smell great.
I move over. Well, first action, I will.
Moving over the pedestal is difficult terrain.
Oh, is it?
I mean, it's a raised pedestal.
And also would give you the persistence.
Oh, I still got it. I still haven't
still has
overcome the
it.
damn
Oh, you
thing.
still haven't gotten
It
through.
doesn't stack. He still has it.
Okay. Well, he said he's behind the table.
Correct.
I move to here with a combination of my hasted action and my first action to get to there. Second action, I pull out my Dust of Appearance, and third action, I use it.
Ooh, you still have that Dust of Appearance?
No, I used the Dust of Appearance, and I said this before on recording, and it worked so well, I very specifically went out and got more.
All right. So you fling it in the air, and it coats all creatures in a 10-foot burst.
In a 10-foot burst.
Centered on a point within 5 feet of you. So where's your point?
That just centered on me.
You have to pick a corner.
You have to pick a corner within 5 feet of you. Yeah.
A corner, okay, then I guess I'd pick that corner there, my southeast corner.
Then as you do so, you see the outline of Dyzallen Shrain standing right behind this table. You've moved right next to him. You see him, he holds his arms up and looks down at himself, and then he looks at you. Fuck.
Hello. I'm done.
All right. Then after Peach Pie, that takes us over to the wizard.
I take more electricity damage.
Yeah,
'cause
of course.
God damn it.
After you take more persistent electricity damage.
Oh, and I heal 9.
Is he still hidden?
I don't think he's even hidden still. I think this completely gets rid of the whole invisibility.
It's really good. That's why I bought more of it.
Yeah, for 1 minute, the coated creatures can't be concealed or invisible, nor can they benefit from mirror image. So yeah, the invisibility portion of the mislead spell that he's been duping you with for these 5 rounds, completely nullified. Although his illusory duplicate is still over there.
Yeah.
At this point, he's not going to continue sustaining that spell. So, Wizard, there's a dust-coated mummy next to Peach Pie in the corner of the room. Peach Pie, what kind of action is it to activate that? Is that an interact action?
It is an interact action, yes.
Dyzallen smacks you with a claw.
He's got fucking attack of opportunity.
He does have attack of opportunity.
What a fucking
Caster with attack.
bitch.
He has a fist attack.
Probably from his mummy shit.
Mummy shit.
Is it a weapon?
No, it's a fist. Does a 50 hit?
It would, but he rolls a 1 on his
One on the
concealment.
chance for the concealment. So he misses. God damn it.
Well, that's good because
that would have interrupted my
critical
dust.
would have interrupted your dust.
Sucks to suck.
Yay, alchemy dedication.
Yeah, no shit, because his attack of opportunity says he disrupts the action on a regular success, not just a critical success.
Oh, good.
Well, it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made a
because he
difference,
didn't overcome
yeah.
the concealment, but damn. Then, sorry, all that coming here and back from the mislead spell. Sorry to mislead the listeners on that whole process. Wizard, it's your turn.
Does he have lesser cover from me right now because of Peach Pie?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Where could I move that there wouldn't be cover? Would you accept over here, or do you?
He's still behind a table from over
He's
here.
still behind a big desk,
I can move this far. That's fine.
Oh, you can? There you go.
Yeah,
Then, yeah. Are you moving through the electric?
I got 40 feet. That's 40 feet away.
Are you moving through the,
Yeah, you're going to get electrified.
are you going to get electrocuted moving into this aura?
Where was I?
You should certainly be able to do it without it.
Yeah.
So you can. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to know.
I'm a drain bonded item level 9.
Oh.
And cast presents. Everyone gets presents.
Everyone gets presents.
And fire a green ray at him and get a 46 to hit.
Disintegrate. All right, a 46 hits.
Fortitude save.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh shit!
Oh, shit. What? He rolls a natural 1 on the fortitude save against Disintegrate. Shit.
Here comes 36 d10.
Nice.
So I deal 132 damage.
Damn.
Not hurting to hurting quick.
Yeah, he did go from not hurting to hurting real fast. Damn.
That's my turn.
That's the first damage he's actually taken, and the wizard blows a hole through Dyzallen. You could see like the bones and the preserved skin beneath as you shoot through all of his zombie wraps right from his midsection. And then he looks up at the wizard and he says, "Fuck." Well, then after the wizard disintegrates a portion of Dyzallen's mummified form, Jebediah, it's your turn.
It is my turn. We'll do some more firsts for Jebediah. I've had these druid vestments since level 3, I think. I'm going to activate them to regain a focus point that I can only cast using an order spell.
Oh, nice. Shit. Well, I suppose for the vast majority of your career, you haven't
was healing.
Able to. Yeah,
it was all just healing turtle.
And I never really healed her because she never needed it. Oh, I'll step up here and I'll cast Tempest Surge.
Nice.
Tempest Surge. Dyzallen gets a 42 to save.
He'll take half of 61. That's about as good as your Disintegrate.
Holy shit. Those 90-12 was really close to Wizard's 16 D10.
But that's all I got. Oh, yeah. He took a whopping 10. Okay.
So not only does he take half of that damage, but he also resists a vast majority of that electricity damage. As you could see it dissipate off of him.
I should have inhaled him.
All right, that takes us over to Nidek.
Okay. Well, now that we know where he is, I'm going to 5-foot step just so I can have a more clear shot at him. And, I mean, I'm probably not going to hit, but we're going to try a ranged spell attack. 42 to hit?
You hit him on the nose.
Fucking right. Oh, he's undead, right? Undead?
You're within 30 feet. You're frightened too.
No!
You also have to give me a will save.
Oh, I guess that happened to me too.
Oh, that's true. So everybody's get within 30 feet. You're now all frightened too. Jeb, you need to give me a will save as well.
No! He can take back his 10 damage I did to him because I'm paralyzed.
Jeb, you'll still get that off. I just didn't get the aura fast enough. That's on me. But yeah, Jeb with a 32 on the will save, you are paralyzed for 1 round. Nidek, your will save was a 40?
40.
That is a success.
That's a critical success. I'm still frightened too.
Still frightened 2, though. The frightened 2 happens regardless of your save.
So you're saying I miss with a 40 then?
You do miss with a 40, yes.
Well, I don't use d20s that often. To go for the 16? That seems pretty unlikely. 16 seems really unlikely. Fuck it. Guess I miss. We'll just say I didn't move. I'm still within 30 feet, and I use my first action to pay tribute. Fuck it. Let's go.
Let's go. After Nidek, that takes us to the top.
Yay.
Oh, Nidek overcomes his electrical damage.
Nidek's doing fine.
Even though he's still inside of it, so he didn't overcome it.
At the beginning of his next turn, it's just going to reapply, unfortunately.
I mean, I took 2 damage from it. I'm not too worried about it.
It's the principle of the thing, okay?
So then, top of round 6, it's Dyzallen's turn. Dyzallen is going to cast a spell.
Quick recognition.
I take an attack of opportunity on him.
You will.
I get a 49 to hit.
A 49 hits.
Doesn't crit.
Does not.
Wow.
No. We know he's got a 42 AC now, so...
I deal him 49 damage.
He takes it all. The wizard. He's going to cast Phantasmal Calamity.
He can't hit all of us without hitting himself, can he? Maybe.
Is that something that you can actually hit yourself with?
Is that all living creatures? I suppose he wouldn't even care. Isn't that negative damage?
Yeah, he's not living.
It's mental damage, not negative damage.
Or is it mental? No, it's mental damage.
So he can't hit everyone without hitting himself.
Yeah, he would be affected himself.
Or he doesn't hit Jeb.
Or he doesn't hit somebody.
Or the wizard or somebody.
So I am going to need a will save from Nidek, from Peach Pie, and from Jebediah.
Will save. I critically succeed with a 20 on the dice and resolve on top of it. Oh, you rolled a 3. What is wrong with you tonight? Jesus.
Peach Pie, you take 66 points of damage.
And I need a reflex save,
You
right?
need a reflex save, correct. Jeb and Nidek, you don't take any of this damage.
I fail critically.
Peach Pie, rough. Peach Pie, you're stunned for 1 minute.
Oh,
But that's when you do get a save every turn.
Correct. So Peach Pie, you're underneath the fallen circus tent.
you guys remember playing parachute back in like gym and like
Yes.
trying to crawl? That was the best. I miss parachute day in gym class.
That was my favorite day in gym class.
It was so much fun.
Except for the kids with claustrophobia, they hated it.
I'm sure they did. I wasn't one of them. Anyways, my turn.
Peach Pie, it's your turn. You lose all your
Okay, thank God.
actions because you're
Yes,
stunned.
please,
But
Jesus
give me a
Christ.
will
Here's a
save.
will save. I fail. Please, move on.
Wizard, it's your turn.
Wizard, 3 action level 5 magic missiles, so 9 missiles. Pew 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 pew.
They all hit.
For a whopping 27 damage.
That takes us to Jebediah.
A paralyzed Jebediah.
Jebediah's paralyzed for 1 turn. Nidek, your turn.
I spend 1 action groveling or whatever I need to do.
Paying tribute.
Yeah, that thing. Fuck it, we'll try a Disrupt Undead on him. Need a Fortitude save.
He gets a 48.
That's critical success because of a whole bunch of shit that's on me. I'm done.
After Nidek, it's his turn. He is going to cast another spell. He's going to do Phantasmal Calamity again on Jeb, Peach Pie, and Nidek once more.
I fail with a 39. Jesus.
I fail with a 40.
So Peach Pie and Jeb fail.
I critically succeed with a 46.
That's going to deal Peach Pie and Jebediah 41 points of damage.
You gonna shoot us with your little wand?
Been forgetting it a whole bunch. I think like half the combat that I've just missed it. Peach Pie taking additional 14 points of damage from the Wand of Manifold Missiles. And then with his third action, he's going to take a 5-foot step towards Jebediah. Peach Pie, it's your turn. You're stunned, but you get a will save.
I make a will save. I succeed. I critically succeed. I'm not stunned anymore. It's the end of my turn.
The salt is so real in your voice.
Hey, I made invisible. I have succeeded in this combat.
All right.
Only because I told you where he was.
True. It was you.
I ate people, and I'm happy about that.
Wizard, it's your turn.
3rd level magic missile. Pew 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 pew. 18 damage.
Reliable damage from the wizard every turn. Jebediah, it's your turn.
So I did not drop my axe.
Paralyzed, you do not drop your axe. No, you still have it in hand.
So this man walked up to me knowing that I have a fucking axe in my hand.
He did.
He's not very smart.
He's got an attack of opportunity, though. And I think he's only seen you cast spells.
That's fair.
It's true. Even though you have an axe in your hand, you can just have a fancy staff.
It's my bonded weapon. Dude, I'll fucking control sand this asshole. No, I'll just try to hit him. I swing. 43 to hit.
43 hits.
24 damage.
He resists the electricity damage from the weapon, but otherwise, the slashing goes through.
I cast control sand. Does he try to? Oh, that's success. He's just gonna interrupt it. Whatever, I casted it. Interrupt.
You cast it. He's going to punch you.
Yeah, that's right. He's got that thing.
As long as he hits you. With a 47, he gets a critical hit.
Oof.
On the spell, fizzle jizzles. Okay.
Jizz?
The fist damage will deal you 79 points of damage.
God damn.
And you need to give me a fortitude save.
Critical fail.
Oof.
27.
You're a mummy now. Mummy rot's a thing, right?
Mummy rot's a thing.
Insidious mummy rot, even.
It's a bad mummy rot. Jeb, because you critically failed on this, you go straight to these.
Wait, does that count as a disease?
It's a curse and a disease, yes.
So you would get a +4 on this, so it would be a 31. Does that change it to a not critical
That
failure?
changes it to a regular failure, actually.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that does. Peach Pie, you saved Jeb from a bunch of negative damage. Like 15d6 negative damage.
I don't remember what Mummy Rod does. Does it just deal you damage? I don't remember.
No.
Yeah, especially since it's called Insidious.
Yeah, it does a lot more.
Probably just turns you into a mummy if it kills you, probably.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, I know that's what, like, where shit does. Or ghoul.
Well, you don't get any hint to it because stage 1 of Mummy Rod is you see no ill effect. Jeb, you got smacked, your spell got canceled, and you don't know really what happened after that. Nidek, that takes us over to you. It's your turn.
I don't know. I guess I spend one action groveling or whatever. Next 2 actions, I move up next to him.
Oh, you get up in a ship.
Yep.
You are fascinated with him, so I suppose that makes sense.
Kiss him.
That takes us to the top of round 8. He's getting backed into the corner here. He's going to take a 5-foot step back into the northwestern corner, and he's going to say, "No, get away from me," and cast Uncontrollable Dance on Nidek. Nidek, give me a will save.
Dance, monkey, dance.
I want to take a failure.
I would like to see Nidek dance.
I'm good.
Show me those moves.
For 1 minute, you'll have to spend at least 2 actions each turn dancing.
1 action praising him and 2 actions dancing.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my hero point there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spend all 3 fucking actions doing that bullshit. I get a 46 and critically succeed.
That's critical success. All right, and that's going to take us over to Peach Pie. No longer stunned and under the effect of Phantasmal Calamity, it's your turn.
Well, I will move up to him, and I guess I'll attack. I'll move up with my hasted action, I suppose. Ooh.
Oh, God, that got close.
That was very close. 43 looks like it will hit. I will deal him some damage. 44 of it-ish, looks like. Swing again with my second action.
Do you have the major rune on there? Because...
Oh, you're right. I did it like the only other time I've hit him. I've like hit him once, and I did it that time. I forgot this time.
Go ahead and just roll another d12 and we'll add it in.
Yes, for Caesar, an additional 9 damage.
Got it.
I miss, and with my third action, I probably should have battle medicined myself, to be honest, before I moved up to him. That was a mistake I made. I will instead just swing again and hope for a 20.
All right.
Don't get it. I'm done, and I zap.
You zap.
I finally overcame it. I finally not electricity.
All right, well, the electricity dissipates from Peach Pie's body. That takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn.
I'm going to do a reach, produce flame.
Oh, sorry, I'm in your way.
You are, so it's going to be a -1. There's a lesser cover. That doesn't really matter. I rolled like shit. I still have a
Action hero point.
Oh, hero point that.
On a produce flame.
Not a produce flame.
Hero point at a produce flame.
I mean, when he's weak to fire, that's kind of huge.
I still miss with a 40, and it's that -1 is the reason I missed.
No, it's 2.
He's got a 42 AC.
Oh, I thought it was 41. Okay. Then I won't blame David then.
You can, it's okay.
After the wizard misses with the produced flame, that takes us over to Jebediah. You are no longer paralyzed.
Is that a spot behind him? I'm a dwarf.
Sure.
You fool.
I know.
Just get a swing and get a 19.
You will actually...
Oh!
Holy shit, you do get a 19. As you move into place, he's going to attack you with an attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
he's got his attack of opportunity.
Is it going to stop my movement or did it just disrupt spells?
He might stop your movement. He might.
I mean, it'd still be right next to him.
Yeah, you just have to move again.
He critically misses and he gets a 1 on the die. So no, he doesn't stop you at all, and he misses you with his reaction.
Yeah, he's got to be dead.
I hit him for 81 damage.
Only ignored 4 though. Holy shit.
So Jeb walks up to this guy as he's going back, and Dyzallen, as he's backing into the corner, casting spells to slow you down and deal you more damage. He just goes, fuck, no, you can't have it. This is mine. The city is mine. The orb is mine. And as Jeb comes and lops his head off.
Jeb comes.
Jizz.
Get jizzed.
Get jizzed.
It's our new catchphrase.
We just jizzed all over you.
Jizzle.
Dyzallen's body falls to the floor. The mummy wraps, the preserved flesh, his bones begin to fade into dust. Congratulations. You have destroyed Dyzallen's shrine.
Woohoo! Big bad of Book 5 defeated. And my apologies to Tyler for getting so salty. But hey, that's nothing compared to Dyzallen, who got dusted. Or did he get jizzed? Is that what we're going with? Okay. Well, anyway, what are we going to do now? Will our weird, convoluted plans work and we'll actually kill the rest of the Shrains? Will we take over the city? Will Nidek join the circus? Find out next time as we continue the Extinction Curse. And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.